Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Bridget Winkleman here from Eau Claire Auto Detailing in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Bridget, thanks for jumping on with me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. You purchased your business in 2020, July of 2020, right at the start of this worldwide pandemic. I would love to talk to you about Eau Claire Auto Detailing, some of your experiences and what you guys do. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. When people ask you how you describe Eau Claire Auto Detailing, how do you describe your business?
We describe it as a high-end detail shop. We offer professional ceramic coatings. We're actually licensed with those companies. So often I'll just say we're a professional licensed ceramic coating company. And we strive to deliver the best detailing services to anyone in the Eau Claire areas and surrounding as well.
I love it. And you have grown quite a bit in the past 3 years. What were your plans when you started the business and how have they changed?
Our initial plan when we started the business was to be able to support ourselves on our own and to be able to, and then I guess further after that, the more we got into it, the more committed we got to our business. We found a lot of passion in being able to support others. We have an employee. We like to hire people seasonally, and it's really wonderful being able to create this environment for others and being able to share our passions with detailing. Um, so yeah, we just kind of wanted to do something that made us happy, and we wanted to spread the joy.
So great. And I love, before I pressed record, we talked a little bit about you when you first started the business, purchased the business, you had a gravel driveway and things have changed from a physical sense as well. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, we used to have a dirt driveway with a 9-foot door. It was pretty crazy. I mean, we had Corvette C8s. They would still make their way into the dirt driveway, and they trusted us. We had people tell us, this is a hole in the wall. I know this is a good place, but we would often, upon occasion, we'd have somebody. They'd be a little bit nervous dropping their vehicle off because of just the given situation. We work on cars, and our driveway was dirty, so. Once we really got into it, we started to build more clientele. We looked for opportunities elsewhere to have our business. That way we could have something that made our customers and our clients feel a little bit better about moving their vehicle. But yeah, it was a great experience. We rented our shop from a local company called Max Built, and they introduced us to a ton of people. So, and they've given us amazing opportunities as well. So I wouldn't change a thing.
I love that. And I love that you talk about the opportunities and growing trust in the community. And that leads us right to the question. What is the biggest way that you're impacting the community?
So as I had stated before, we offer professional ceramic coating products. And then we like to offer we like to educate everybody on the best way to maintain their vehicles. So it's just something we kind of share. Our ceramic coatings, we're licensed with them. So say if you ended up getting our most high-end ceramic coating, so our 9-year ceramic coating, with us being licensed with it, we stand behind our coating, but so do the companies we're licensed with. So you could be 8.5 years down the road, and if you think your ceramic coating is failing, you bring it in and we see that it is failing. We would have to reinstall it, or say for whatever reason our company fell off the face of the earth, you'd actually just be sent to the next closest licensed installer. So it's really cool for us to be able to offer kind of that safety net for people, and then we can just continue to educate them on the best products and the best methods for taking care of their vehicles, because vehicles are one of your biggest investments outside of a house and other things such as that. So you want to be taken care of.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. So what is one challenge that you have faced over the past 3 years that other business owners could learn from?
Well, so me and my business partner, we were 20 when we purchased the business. So we were very young. So that was definitely a couple issues where we had, upon occasion, say, if we had a client that was not necessarily happy with the service, they would just kind of attack the portion that we were young. But we just kind of learned from those mistakes and those things. And all we could tell them is, all you can do is prove them wrong. And that was just kind of where we would take that energy. We've also learned a big thing along the way when people book appointments, we started taking deposits, especially in the winter time, because we have had, when it comes to winter, there's a lot of snow, or sometimes people just get busy and they forget about their appointments, but then we're out of work for the whole day. And then I have employees that are here that rely on us for a paycheck to feed their kids and put food on the table. So with that being said, we started requiring deposits, and that has helped people be more on top and diligent with their appointments. And then it still kind of gives us that safety net where we can have our employees doing more in the shop, and that we're not falling way behind when it comes to numbers in that day.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, I think that leads us back into the community aspect too, is that you do have employees that need to be able to pay their bills. And, something our coaches talk a lot about is when people pay, they pay attention. So, and you are running a business, whether even nonprofits, whether you're running a nonprofit or a for-profit business, you have to pay the bills. And so I'm really glad that you brought that up, that you do have that deposit system in place now. Really, really, valuable. So thank you.
Yeah, it's made a huge difference for us.
Sure. Yeah. And in being, in Wisconsin, in Eau Claire, where there's a lot of snow, a lot of things, there could be a lot of excuses, but people, when they commit to something, you've committed to your employees, you've committed to your clients, and they need to.
Absolutely. And I mean, we'll be flexible. Like, say if somebody, they call and apologize, like, my car won't start, the snowplow hasn't been through, I can't get my car through the snow. That we're very understanding, and we're happy to reschedule them. Things as that. But it's when somebody doesn't call us, they don't notify us, and we all trek our way into work, and then there's nothing for us. That's when it became a problem. So we learned pretty quick that we have to take deposits, and yeah, it made a huge difference for us.
Awesome. I love you sharing that. Thank you. So what does the future look like to Eau Claire Auto Detailing? And do you have an exit plan? I know you guys are growing. You said you're young. What does the future look like?
Yeah, so right now, our future, we are moving into a larger shop. We're going to have 14-foot doors, so we can start offering services to semis. We're going to have a lift, so we can start focusing on bridges as well. So that's something we want to start being able to offer a lot more people in here that we can train to have trusted employees to continue to work. Eventually, we would love to be able to have the business work itself, but it's one of those things where it is our baby. We're passionate about it. We love our business so much. So I don't think we could ever fully step away, but we do hope to eventually be able to have more brain capacity to also be able to focus on other endeavors, maybe opening another business, a second location. We've got a lot of plans that are kind of in the work. We just have to kind of focus on what our next step is to be able to continue climbing that ladder.
Awesome. I love that. And I love when you say the word focus, because that is something that is absolutely challenging at times when you're an entrepreneur, because there's so many different shiny pennies and things that you could focus on, but you know what you need to focus on so that you can grow, so that you can improve. I love that. So Bridget, final question for you is, all subjects open? What inspires you most?
This was a hard one in the beginning, but after I started doing some more thinking about it, I have a lot of great friends and family, and they encourage us. That gives me a lot of inspiration. But something that really inspires us is help when we do an interior detail or we do a ceramic coating paint correction. And it's the reaction that we get from clients. Sometimes people are having one of the worst days, and they bring their vehicle in to have us help them with, say, something that's going on with their paint, or people take a lot of pride in their vehicles. So when we get a really positive reaction, and we know that we were helping somebody, and we made their next day, their next couple months so much easier for them, or maybe even next year's, I mean, that's our entire goal here. And that's kind of what inspires us, is just to be able to help others and be able to make an Eau Claire an even more positive environment for detailing, and have the people of the Eau Claire areas have better knowledge and be able to take better care of their vehicles. Just kind of, we take a lot of pride in that.
That is so great. Yeah, that finished product, that finished reaction is so rewarding, I'm sure. I love that you shared that. And you were absolutely inspiring as well, doing this business at the beginning stages of a pandemic, when a lot of people were just sitting around hanging tight, to be brave and to get out there and take action and take control of your life is pretty incredible. So thank you so much, Bridget. If somebody wants to connect with you, to use your products, services, to grow, to learn more, what is the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Yeah, they can absolutely. They can. There are numerous ways they can get a hold of us. They can message us on Facebook. They can email us at eauclaireautodetail@gmail.com. They can give us a phone call. Or even whenever our shop doors are open, our shop is open, they're more than welcome to stop by. We love when people stop by. We love getting to know people, answering questions. Sometimes even if you don't necessarily want our services, you just have questions. That's why we're here. We just want to take good care of the people here. So just feel free to give us a call, stop by, really whatever is most convenient for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Bridget. Congratulations on growing. I love it. Absolutely. And we look forward to watching you grow in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. Take care.
You too.